doing, man? We know each other very well.
Yes, of
I'm
course.
here for Cinema Daily US this time, but we only have 4 minutes, so I'm gonna ask a question. You can take as long as you want because they'll cut me off. They won't cut you off.
Okay.
One thing I really love about you and your films in general is that every film is different. You don't go see a Ron Howard film. It's like, oh, he's making that movie again. Never happens. So I'm curious about that. About if you could talk about that a little bit, and also how it relates to Eden and wanting to make this movie where you're basically on this island with all these great talented actors. That's it.
Well, this one really did move me outside my comfort zone because I recognized this just simply was not a studio movie. It was not a Hollywood kind of narrative. It was dark. I felt like it was entertaining. It had a lot of potential. I'd never done a true crime thriller like this. So I approached it with real caution, but also creative excitement. And I knew we had to do it as an indie. I knew we had to hold down the costs, be responsible about it. But more than anything, I knew I needed a dedicated ensemble of actors who had the creative courage to take on these bigger than life characters. And this is one of those, life is stranger than fiction stories because, if you tried to write this, you wouldn't buy it.
Mhm.
But this is why you choose these true stories, these outlier stories, because they happened and these characters lived and they made these kinds of crazy, extreme choices. And that's the excitement in bringing that together. But it does take a creative courage for characters as dynamic and sort of extreme as the one Jude Law plays, or the Dora of Vanessa Kirby, or Anadearmas, the role she tackles is wild, and yet very true to life, and in its own unique way. So I love the ensemble and love what they did with these characters, and I'm really glad we're getting to share it on big screens because we worked very hard to try to transport audiences to this time and this place, the Galapagos Islands, and make a real, cinematic ride out of it.
Yeah, I mean, the actors really have a lot of confidence in you. They really go like, "Wait, we're gonna go on this island. We're gonna do this." I mean, it's like really, what do you tell them? What do you tell them to get them to like just follow you anywhere?
Well, they know I love, actors know that I love them and trust that collaboration. But Noah Pink's script was really strong. And then when they started looking at the real footage of the real characters and doing the research and recognizing how wild and bizarre this true story was, they just wanted in on it. It's for the same reasons that that I did, and the same reasons that I think audiences are going to find it and enjoy it.
So I only went 1 minute left. My old editor from Coming Soon has COVID right now, and he said, "Oh, if you talk to Ron, ask him if he's going to make a Backdraft sequel because he thinks it'll be your Top Gun Maverick if you do." Have you ever thought about that? Been approached
Well,
at
when
all?
I am working on a firefighter movie. In fact,
Oh,
Glenn
okay.
Howell wants to be in it. It's Brian Grazer and I and Glenn, but it's not a sequel. So it's modern contemporary firefighting, and which I think will be interesting because techniques have changed, and yet that primal confrontation between man and fire has not changed at all.
Right. Ron, great seeing you again, man. Hopefully, there'll be another movie next year, or
Thank you.
maybe even this year. Who knows? We'll never know with you.